Hi, this is Bill Crespo, Master Sales Performance Trainer here for another sales tip to take you to pro. In this short video, I will teach you how to work with an analytical client, not get frustrated, and move them to a close effectively. Let's get started. Okay, so the analytical. Okay, so we know that the analytical is slow to make decisions, right? Slow. They're non-emotional, so don't expect a hug. No doubt about it. You have to have done your homework. And so you've done your research. You got to confirm the time with an analytical. No small talk. Wait for answers. What's really interesting, and when I'm coaching analyticals too, is that they're processing things. You want to ask about their concerns and shut up, right? So you're asking them about their concerns about the situation. And so in your dialogue, you need to have structure in how you speak to people, okay? You're going to ask fact-finding questions because you want to learn as much as you can about the present situation they're in. So before you assess things, all of your questions are related to finding information out of them. And you've got to look interested. Write down the notes as you hear that coming in, okay? That's so important. And you need to understand that when you're talking to the analytical, you have to be in an unhurried pace. So slow down and actually have some succinct way of speaking so that they understand everything. So you might have to slow down if you are a hurried type of person in your presentation style. Do not be redundant. Do not be redundant with a person like this. You don't want to repeat the same things over and over. You want to be open-ended questions, okay? Open-ended questions, not closed-ended. Remember, they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk as much. They just want to just give you quick answers. So you're trying to get information out of them. So you're going to ask a lot of open-ended. What are your thoughts about this? Now, your feelings. What are your thoughts about this? What would be your ideal situation? These are all questions that bring information out of the analytical. So it's important that you know it's always open-ended. Maybe alternate of choice. I mean, you're going to use, it's not like you never use closed-ended. It's the fact of the matter is that we're extracting information now. So you want to have a written plan on how you're going to do what you're going to do, and giving them a little bit of a brief outline of your strategy is so important with the analytical. All right. The other thing, if you're using a PowerPoint, I've given you guys a PowerPoint to use, is show how you justify your numbers. So important. Okay. Be organized. If you don't know something, make sure you can come back later and say, listen, no, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked me. I don't know exactly that answer, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my office, do a little bit of research, and I'll call you back. What's a good time for me to get back with you tomorrow? But you need to be decisive with the analytical. You can't have this wishy-washy approach. Also, you need to be reserved in your delivery with these people. Watch your emotions. The other thing that I said, with expressives, you talk a certain way. With the analytical, you do not reference other situations you have with someone else. Give them time to review the material. If these are the only out of the 4 styles that says, if I have to think it over, they're probably telling you the truth. Clarify the roles. Here's something interesting with a handoff. When you're doing the handoff, you have a transaction coordinator or a virtual assistant, whoever it may be that's involved in the process. You need to clarify the roles. Provide scheduled updates. Listen without interrupting. This is huge for salespeople. For whatever reason, we want to interject so much into the conversation. How do you close the analytical? Well, when you close them, or when you think you've got something going with them that's positive in your mind, be careful, because they could easily go into buyer's remorse. And so by eliminating buyer's remorse, we can do something like, you've made a good decision. You let them know they've made the right decision. The last thing that the analytical wants is a salesy person with commission breath. So what'd you think? Were those tips helpful? Can you use them like right now? Would you like some more information on how you could generate, convert, and actually present at a higher level? Or is there anything else you may need that we can help you with and Path2Pro can produce? So do me a favor, in the comments below, right down here, let me know what you need so I can create it for you. Here's another thing, share it. Share it with your friends, other people you may know that may need some kind of help, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? When you subscribe, hit the bell. That way as I add new videos, you'll get it and you'll be able to know when it's okay and when you could just start to look at it, okay? So thanks so much for being on Path2Pro TV and watching the videos. Start to work on it right now. Start to take your business to the next level and your skills, and subscribe, make some comments, ring the bell, okay? Look forward to talking to you next time on Path2Pro TV. Bye.